Hi, in this video, we're going to show you how to schedule yourself for PowerHour next week. So the first thing that we want to do is open a new tab in Chrome, and on the URL bar, you're going to go to adm.flexisched.net. That might be an address that you want to bookmark because you're going to be using this site often to schedule yourself for PowerHour and to check your schedule for PowerHour. When you come to adm.flexisched.net, this is the screen that you should see. This is a login screen. What you don't want to do is type in your email address and your password right here because you're not going to get in. The thing that you want to do is click on the Sign In with Google button, and that's going to take you right to your next screen. Okay, so I'm signed in as a student, and so when you click in that Sign In with Google button, this is the next page that you should see. Only yours should say Student Schedule for your name. Next week, we have PowerHour on Tuesday and on Thursday. Monday, we don't have school. Wednesday is an early dismissal, so we don't have PowerHour. And Friday is advisory during that time. So next week, we're scheduling for 2 days. If a teacher has selected you already for one of those PowerHour times, your assignment will appear right here. So the teacher's name, their room, and what you'll be doing, the description of your work, will already appear in that box for you. The default box right here, this is your advisor. So your default Flexisched location or PowerHour location is your advisor's room. And that's so that, let's see, you've got one person responsible for a small group of people and their scheduling. Okay, so let's see, the student who I'm logged in as is not scheduled to go anywhere next week. You might see two locations that you're scheduled to, one for Tuesday and one for Thursday, and if that's what you see, then you don't need to do anything in terms of scheduling yourself. If you see that you're scheduled on one day but not another, then you'll just be choosing your location for one of your days for next week. If you see no schedule for next week, then you'll be choosing your schedule for both days. Okay, so I want to know what's being offered next week that I might be interested in. So I'm going to scroll down on this page, and the default display is 10 entries. I want to see everything on one page that's being offered. So I'm going to change that from 10 to all, and then I can scroll through all of the things that teachers are offering on both days for PowerHour time. So this first column is the Tuesday offerings, and the second column is the Thursday offerings. Okay, so while I'm scrolling through this, I'm going to look and see, since I'm not scheduled to go somewhere, what might a teacher be offering that would be beneficial for me? Knowing the things that I'm learning in my classes, the things that maybe are more challenging for me, or just things that I would like to have more time practicing or learning or feedback from a teacher. I'm going to continue to scroll through this and read the offerings that teachers have and find something that best meets my needs. Okay, so it looks like on Tuesday, let's see, in room 411, there's going to be a study hall, and I could really use some study hall time to just work on some things that I need to get done for classes. I've got a big project in an online DMAT class. So I'm going to choose study hall for Tuesday, I think. Let's see, so I'm going to remember that study hall, Kaufmel, 411, and that's going to be what I pick for Tuesday. Then I'm going to look at my Thursday offerings, and it looks like, Miss Forsmark is offering for AP Chemistry students time to work on concept checks, and I could really use that. I'm in AP Chemistry, and this would be time that would be really beneficial for me. So I'm going to schedule myself to both of those locations. So I'm going to scroll back up, and in my schedule, I'm going to click on the edit button. Okay, so on Tuesday, I was going to pick study hall with Kaufmel. So I'm just going to scroll down until I find that. And on Thursday, I was going to pick Science, Forsmark, AP Chemistry. So I'm going to choose that one. It shows the description of the work that we'll be doing in here, if there's anything that I need to bring. And then that's my schedule for the week. I'm going to hit save, And those two things that I just chose for myself are going to populate in my schedule. And if I want to, I can click on this email button, and I'm going to email myself my schedule. I don't have to do that, but that might be handy. So I'm going to go ahead and email myself my schedule. And then I have finished scheduling myself for PowerHour for next week. And that's all I need to do. I'm going to come up here to Flexisched at the top, and I'm going to click that down button and then log out. And I've finished planning my PowerHour opportunities for next week. If you have any questions, ask your advisor, and they would be glad to help. Have a great day.